Hi guys, so this video is only for the year 2 students, the ones that are going to be being confirmed coming up this May. The way this one works is I want you to watch the video, and I have attached links to help you complete the assignment at the end. And there is also a link that goes to a form you have to fill out. You do not have like a written response this week as far as sending me an email. Just fill out the form. And I want you to give this some thought. So what you guys are going to be doing now is you're going to be looking for your confirmation saint name. So let's kind of back up. We're going to talk about baptism real quick. So at birth, obviously your parents have selected your name, you select a name for your baby when it's born. You got to put it on the birth certificate. Some parents pick those names based on trends, or how unique the name sounds, or if it was a family member's name. My name was pulled out of like a name list, Brittany, and actually coincidentally, not to brag, but my name was the #1 white trash girl name. So, just bragging here a little bit. Actually, I am bragging. So when we talk about the name given to a child, to give someone a name as, this is a quote that I really like, to give someone a name as seen from the beginning is a sacred act, an act that participates in God's creative plan, a solemn responsibility that should be carried out with prayer, joyful seriousness. The choice of a name can be a profound impact on the child's development and self-identity. So when we think about naming someone, it's an extremely important process, because you are establishing in a small way an identity. At the baptism ceremony, the priest says to the parents, "What name do you give this child?" And it is a tradition for all Catholics. It used to be like basically canon law that Catholics had to name their baby after a saint. That is no longer something that people do, but back in the day, all Catholics were named after saints. Now, my own children, so I named my oldest Gracie, and Grace means unearned favor from God. Max is named after Maximilian Kolbe, which is a saint from the Holocaust time period. And then Wendy, her middle name is Elizabeth, which is for John the Baptist's mother. For confirmation, we carry this tradition of a name change. It symbolizes entering a new stage of life. There are many specific instances in the Bible when people underwent a conversion or a change of their heart, they were given a new name. Jesus changes the name of Simon to Peter, who became, the first pope of the Catholic Church. That's in the Gospel of John 1, verse 42. Abram, when he established the covenant with God, became Abraham. Jacob became Israel. Saul was a persecutor of Christians. He killed a lot of Christians, and he went under this amazing conversion on the road to Damascus, where he essentially saw Christ, and his name was changed from Saul to Paul to show that he underwent this great conversion. And that's basically what each of you are taking on now with your name change. In the book of Revelation, which is the very last book of the Bible, chapter 2, it says, "Whoever has ears ought to hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To the victor I will give some hidden manna. I shall also give a white amulet upon which is inscribed a new name, which no one knows except the one who receives it." Again, this is something that's talking about something impactful happening in your life through experience and name change. Now, some of the rules that apply to choosing a name: it has to be a Catholic saint. It has to be somebody the church recognizes. It doesn't matter what gender. If you're a girl, you can choose a boy. If you're a boy, you can choose a girl. My saint that I chose at the time of confirmation was Saint Teresa the Little Flower. But if I went through it all again, I would probably end up choosing Thomas Aquinas as my patron saint. So what I'm going to do is, in this email, you'll see links attached that will help you find a saint. Some guiding factors to kind of help you. Say that you have like absolutely no idea who to choose. You could look at family names. Maybe your dad's name is John, or your mom's name is Joan, or Teresa, or something like that. You can look for a family name and start to research that saint. Or say you really like music or art or sports, type in patron saint of soccer, patron saint of violinist, and it'll help you come across a saint Maybe you really like math. There's patron saints of math, science, multiple different things. So think on it, pray on it. It needs to be somebody that means something to you, because you're going to be taking their name at confirmation. That's the name that you're going to be called during your confirmation mass. If you have any questions regarding this process, let me know, and I'm happy to help you. You can just shoot me an email, but follow the link that I've attached and fill out that form. Do not email me the response. Fill out the form that's linked in the email. And I would like these back in a week. I understand if you need to take a little bit longer, because sometimes this process can, it just doesn't come easy all the time. So if you need to take a little bit of extra time, that's fine, but please let me know. And otherwise, have a great week. You don't have to do the other video. There's going to be 2 videos this week, one for year 1 and year 2. This is year 2's video. So have a great week, and I'll be thinking of all of you. Bye.